Do you live in Belgium, planning or buying a house? You already got your registration fee saved up. You found that house that you want to buy. You have gone to the bank to talk about your mortgage possibility, or you are just currently thinking, hoping, and praying towards buying a house. Because personally, I see buying a house as an investment. You understand? But if you live in Belgium and you currently have those plans, but I'm going to give you a tip and a trick and an information that you shouldn't buy the house this year. Yes, I know. Don't buy the house this year. Try in as much as you can to buy the house next year. Because this year, 2024, when you buy a house, you have to pay 3% of the amount of the house to the government. It's called registrasiekosten or registration fee. It's like a amount, it's like a down payment. The amount you pay to the federal government where they register the house or license the house to you. Sure you get. So but as of 2024, when you are buying a house, you are paying 3% of that amount of money to the federal government. So if, for example, your house you are going to buy is like 300k, so you are going to pay 3% to the government. If you buy the house in 2024, let's assume the house is 300k. As of the current situation, 300k, you are going to pay 3% of that 300k to the federal government. So for reference, 300k is to sell the house. 3% of that 300k is 9,000, 9k. You understand? Currently, you have to pay 9k to the government. You have to pay 3% of 300k to the government. But if you have a little bit of patience, you chill, you relax, you drink water, you drop cup, you postpone those your mortgage or house buying plan to 2025, yeah, you are going to pay 2% of the 300k to the government instead of 3%. So let me use my reference example. You buy a house in 2024 and the worth of the house is 300,000. Currently in 2024, you have to pay 3% of that 300,000 to the government. You understand? Like just like that. No, they're not the negotiator. That 3% of 300k is actually 9,000. You understand? So if you buy a house of in 2024 and the house is 300k, you have to pay 9,000, which is 3% to the government. But let's assume you wait a little bit more. We're already in November. You wait November, December, and as of January 2025, you finally buy your dream home. And let's assume the house is still 300k. You are then going to pay 2% of the money to the government. That means you are going to pay 6,000 to the government as of 2025 instead of 9,000 as of 2024. You might think 3,000 is not what the stress is not waiting for, but trust me, each as a first time house owner, oh God, every penny, every cent, every kobo is worth the wait. I'm speaking from experience. Like seriously, if you have to wait a month or two longer to save yourself of 3,000, trust me, it's worth the wait because as a first time house owner, every money is welcome. That money can renovate your bathroom for you. That money can get you a basic kitchen. That money can get one or two of your windows sorted out. So trust me, 2 months of waiting for for certain amount of money is worth the wait. So if you live in Belgium and you are planning on buying a house, you have found your dream home, and we are in 2024, I will advise you to wait on buying the house in 2024 and possibly buy it in 2025, because as of then 2025, the registration cost you pay to the federal government in the land of Belgium, why buy as a first time house owner, house owner is reducing from 3% to 2%. So if you buy the house in 2024, you're going to pay the government 3% of the total amount of the house you are buying. But if you buy the house in 2025, you are going to pay the government 2% of the total amount of the house you are buying. So personally, it's not a bad deal. Trust me, as a first time house owner, every money, every penny is worth the wait. Thank you.